Well, hey there, lovely people. Nice to see you here today. How's it going? I came up here today and I brought the Bad Boy ZT Elite with this 726cc Kawasaki engine. It's the FR730V. You folks have seen this before. It's a little dirty right now. I just got through finished cutting all the lawn out here in front of the pole barn, and it's looking nice. Got a few weeds in it. And I cut all inside the woods area here alongside the lawn. Back over in the little picnic table area. Haven't went back in there yet. I think I'm gonna go back there with my walk behind DR brush and field cutter. But here in a moment, I'm gonna take the Bad Boy. We're gonna go down again and get some cutting done along the edges of the driveway. And we did the hillside with the Swisher last time. That's the 44-inch, I believe, country cut Swisher brush and field cutter, and it's pulled behind, and we pulled it behind our 570 Polaris. We call him Blue. He's a good little four-wheeler that we've had since we got the property, and we've been pulling the Swisher behind it. The walk behind DR, it'll go places that the Swisher won't go, and vice versa. But anytime I can use this Bad Boy, I would certainly prefer to do so, because it's a lot easier and faster to just do what it needs to do. I just don't want to get it in a bad spot and have a situation where I mess up the blades. I will tell you that I hit some roots down there and a couple rocks, and I had my earbuds in, and so I wasn't able to hear real good. I'm afraid I might have done a little damage to my blade. I can see right here, I don't know if you can see real well, but I got a few nicks in there on this one. Let's turn it around here. Same thing on this side. I need to get these off and get them sharpened. I think I'm going to see about getting a possibly a spare pair of blades so that we can put those on, take these off, get them sharpened, and just switch them back and forth. I think that would be a good plan if we can make that happen. But I tell you what, I really love this mower. If you guys have not checked out Bad Boy, it's a good brand. They've got real heavy gauge steel on the deck, pretty thick stuff. And I've got a couple of videos on the channel about this mower. If you want to know more about it, just check out the playlist on the Bad Boy. You'll find it there. But we're gonna get going, we're gonna get busy. One of the great things about this Bad Boy, it's got a huge gas tank. I didn't even fill it up, and it was only 3/4, a little less than 3/4, and I probably used more than half of this, and I still haven't topped it off completely. So once you get this thing full, you can go for a long time.
this mow? You having fun?
I wake up early in the morning, the sun just rising high. Grab my hat, put on my boots, it's time to testify. Got a mower in my hands, a beast that's ready to roam. They call it Bad Boy. Yeah, it's a cut and thrown. It's got a jacket engine and a sharp steel blade. No longer safe when bad boys on parade. Rolling through the meadows, chopping grass to the ground. This mower's a legend. It's the talk of the town. Get on the saddle, hold tight. Bad boy moves like a bolt of light, cutting through fields so green and tall.
Well, that was fun. We got a lot of cutting done. I put some hours on this thing today. A couple, probably. Mrs. Lovely spotted a tree limb down in the field that when I'm bush hogging pretty soon, which will be coming up real quick. Thank God that the Case I-875C is working and we're doing good on that front now. But she spotted a limb off of a tree somewhere that was hanging. She said, we need to get my Milwaukee pole saw. It's the quick lock system pole saw. If you haven't seen that, you're about to see it. And we're gonna go try to cut that limb down. So we'll go find that and get it cut off so we can have some clearance. So this is the Milwaukee pole saw quick connect. I've got a 3-foot extension for it that we'll put between this and the head here, the motor. All right, well, first thing I need to do is get some oil, some lube into this thing. It has a tendency to leak out. I don't know if it's leaking because I'm turning it over, because I've got it in the truck on the side there and it shouldn't be turning over, but in any case, it's pretty empty, so we're gonna add some lube. We've not sharpened this chain yet because it's just not been used that much, but very soon I'm gonna need to get a chain sharpener that will file this particular chain and the chain for my top handle Milwaukee chainsaw, which I love. If you've not seen that thing in action, you should check out the playlist that includes the Milwaukee top handle chainsaw, because it's a beast for a cordless battery operated chainsaw. It's awesome. All right, well, this one's not bad either, so let's get this one going. So this system also have a pretty good video kind of explaining all this on the channel as well, but this is a nice little system. This does my weed eater, my pole saw, a brush cutter, a hedge trimmer, and an edger, and also a rubber broom. It does all kinds of things, and there's more that it does that I've not purchased yet, and I don't know if I will, but what it does do is great. I'll tell you what, instead of hooking, I'll show you how I'm hooking this up, but I'm gonna unhook it because we're gonna put it in little red. You just click this one as well. You just line that arrow up. There, you hear that click, and then you just tighten this down. And then you've got quite a bit of reach here. I can't remember how long this is, but it's long. There's the pole barn. Those are 12-foot sides. This pole barn is 12 foot tall to the wall. And so my reach is what, about 13, 14 feet altogether. So you can get up there good. All right, let's stick it in little red and we'll find that limb and we'll get it cut. Tractor up through here to bush hog, that'll be in the way.
Yeah, that one's just hanging there.
This has got the thorns on it.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Oh crap, be careful.
This is about where we're going to be putting the pond in. It's going to go into the woods and then out that way. A little bit lower, right down here. All right, let's put this thing together. I'll use this as my table. Don't come down to the field and forget your battery.
No, no.
That never works out. So I tell you what, we'll set this here. I'll run, get a battery. I'll be right back. Got it. So we got the battery this time. Got this big old pole saw. Let's stick it on. It's a little harder when you're this far away. Okay. I think she's tight. I think it's on. Let's put this battery on here. And we'll see if it's got power. Good. This little sling here definitely helps give you a little bit of leverage when you're working, especially with this long pole. All right. These are little, of course, but this is a nice way to just demonstrate the saw. But we got that limb from that little tree fell into this one here. Let's go ahead and knock off the top of this tree first. All right. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and take out this whole thing. This is a, let me get you, I want you to see this tree up close. Let me grab this camera. This has these big, huge thorns. Look at this. That has gotten in my tractor tire and caused issues in the past. What is this called? Is it a locust tree?
Honey locust.
Honey locust or a blackthorn, you say?
Yeah, I'm not positive.
So yeah, even this one that's fallen into it is also that. Look, that's 2.5 inches. That's wild. I'll put my finger up beside this so you can see how big it is. That's pretty huge. I'm gonna have to drag those and throw them in the woods for now and deal with it later. Nice cut. All right, I'm gonna get around that side and get that top section. That did it. I'm gonna grab this low limb here as well because the tractor's pretty tall and I don't like hitting these things. Get this one first. For now, I'm just going to get this out of the field so I can cut right here on the edge, and I'll come back with the grapple and I'll get all that picked up later. We'll get this in the burn pile for sure. about been 65 degrees and the wind's been blowing all day. Couldn't ask for a better day to work.
No, you couldn't.
Too bad it won't be long till it's 98 and muggy and humid.
I like working in this weather, but a lot better than the 86 degree or 90 degree weather.
Absolutely. That's for sure. Oh, this has that stuff all over it. Come here, look at this thing.
Be careful.
I mean, this is just, these are crazy. Wonder what the purpose is in that. Look at that.
That looks like what they made the crown of thorns for Jesus.
It does. That's a sad thought.
Yeah, it is.
Oh. Okay. Let's grab the rest of this. You know, I just don't want any of this to be left down here on the ground.
Yeah.
So that the tractor can put it right in its tire. And I got to take that thing off, run it back over to the co-op like I did before, and get it all patched up. But it's doable. You've probably seen it if you've been watching the channel. We had to do it. Luckily it was the front wheel, not the rear.
Those things are probably all over the ground.
They're everywhere.
They probably fall off for those trees constantly.
Oh yeah. And when I'm running past them with the tractor, if I hit the limb, you know, it just causes those limbs to drop those small pieces and cause major issues.
We have to show you the old one we've got here on the property that has like huge thorns on it.
Oh yeah. I wish these were pecan trees instead.
I bet you do.
Oh.
We'd be baking some Italian cream cakes.
No doubt. You ought to, next time Mrs. Lovely makes an Italian cream cake, I'm gonna make her do it on camera, and you're gonna get the recipe. You'll thank us later. It's amazing. That's what we have on the holidays. It's my favorite cake. Okay. All right, that'll do it, y'all. I just wanted to show you another tree. These trees love the edge of the field. They love the field, the light. I guess they're really attracted to sun, and they love growing right here along the tree line. There's several all the way up through there. Okay, since we are down here and we need to weed eat, I went ahead and grabbed the weed eater head for this quick attach Milwaukee quick lock, and same head that we were using for the chainsaw. Just gonna go ahead and pop this on in. these?
Yep. It's one
That's
of
a
them.
lot of ants.
Yep.
We got a little bit more to go.
Got a ways.
Just another mile or two. By the way, this area here is a little steep, so on my bad boy zero turn, it feels like it's going to go off in there, so I don't take it here. I pull the 44-inch country cut swisher behind Blue, the 570 Polaris, and that's how I get this little area right here. Lost a battery. This is a 6 amp hour battery and it's down to one flashing bar, so it's completely dead. So that's what it took to get this section done that you just saw get done. This was a full battery a moment ago. So I brought another couple. So you've seen enough, you've seen a lot. This Milwaukee weed eater is good. This whole head here is pretty awesome. So we're gonna wrap this up today, this video, but I'm not wrapped up. I'm gonna keep working till the job's done. We'll get this taken care of before dusk. And then we'll have a nice manicured lawn. So field, driveway, we'll have a nice manicured, lovely place. Take care, we'll see you next time. God bless.